So I'm back at Platt Auto with Jack, the guy who knows more about these various used cars than I do. But I'm trying to catch up with the likes of some of the more serious reviewers, like Kyle. I don't know if you know who Kyle is, but he is an absolute beast. This is the Ioniq 5. And
Sure is.
I got to tell you, these are not for everyone, but I think they're pretty cool.
I think they're awesome.
Different is rare and difficult.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, well, I still want my big, round, silly, cheap ones from the 70s and 80s. Guess what? The reason those were so easy to replace was because you had to.
Yeah, they sucked.
All the time. They really sucked. And they didn't last very long. Where these should realistically last you the life of a car.
Well, it's also got a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, so you won't be worrying about it for a while.
I will not be. Now, Platt Auto has a variety of stuff. They've got newish stuff, they've got oldish stuff, they've got low range, they've got high range, and they've got ones with an interesting title.
Yes, so we occasionally get these cars in because they're just incredible deals. This one is a lemon title for what was really a minor issue. An air conditioning service had to be done. California has this law where if the dealership can't fix it within 30 days and the customer can demand that the manufacturer buys it back. And that process does brand the title, but then we get to buy it for super cheap, and then our customers get to buy it for super cheap. And you end up with this Ioniq 5, which is the long range version, rear wheel drive, so over 300 miles of range with the incredible charging speeds for under $25,000, which means it's eligible for the $4,000 federal rebate.
What year is it?
It's a 2022.
Oh, by the skin of its teeth, this qualifies. And so then that's, what'd you say, 30% off?
Well, this is going to get to the $4,000 cap, so it's just shy of a $21,000 actual sale price to an eligible buyer.
And how much is an Ioniq 5 new?
Around 45 to 50 new.
Yeah. And you will only get the incentive on the new ones if you lease.
That's right.
And then you don't generally get to keep it. Somebody else got that 75, but it would lower your payments. Rear wheel drive. And the thing with the Lemon is they did eventually fix it.
It is fixed. They actually add more warranty to it. So it has all of its original factory warranty, plus Hyundai puts a 12-month, 12,000 mile additional warranty for the specific issue that caused the Lemon.
Instead of a Lemon title, they should come up with a name that really reflects the benefit. Like they should call it like a Lemon
extra warranty,
party.
Cheaper price. Yes. Lemonade stand. I don't know.
Oh, you don't think Lemon Party's a good one? Well, we'll work on it. We'll workshop it.
That's good. We'll argue about it.
Nice big wheels. Looks good.
Big wheels, and we just looked at the Ioniq 6. Your big benefit is all of your extra height, headroom, and storage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, taking a look here, we're seeing that's a good amount of. It's a hatch. What do you expect? Little sandwich holder. That's great. I can put my important documents in there. Oh, you got your 12 volt right there.
Mm-hmm. And these are some of the few cars that are capable of the vehicle to load ability, where you can get the adapter from Hyundai or a third-party one off Amazon, plug it into the charge port, and then you get the ability to offload power out of the battery.
Wow. So if you have a cabin, you can run not your fridge, but
small appliances.
Small appliances.
Yep.
You can run your small, even a heater I wouldn't do, but you could run your CPAP and your lights.
Yeah, and we did get one of those adapters, and we were charging another electric car with the Ioniq 6 the other day, and it's just cool that you have the ability to use your power for more than just driving.
Mm-hmm. We need more of that. I think here's my theory, guys, and you've probably heard this. In India, they need LFP batteries because they're cheap and reliable and robust, and they need vehicle to grid because then every home becomes a power bank. Yeah. And I think that would stabilize the grid and I think it would work.
Many a benefit.
Many a benefit. All right. I like this one.
This one's the cool color where at some angles it's like a purple gray, at some angles it's green.
I see blue, I see gray. Yeah.
It's got all sorts of things.
It's got a bunch of stuff going on.
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, and of course there's always going to be design choices that you may like more than others. Oh yeah, gonna need the physical key. Oh, I see. So this one doesn't have,
It gets the different key.
it gets a cooler key. I just have to have the key and press the button. Ready to drive. Now we've still got USB down here. We've got another 12 volt.
Yep.
Nice comfy armrest that folds out of the way. Anything down there? Storage, hiding?
Nothing under there, so you just get this big open space with an
For my
additional
lunchbox.
Yes.
Oh, with two more
charging ability.
USB A's. Oh, that does.
Oh, I think that does open. Oh, you can put stuff in there.
That's where I put my sandwich.
That's a sandwich.
That
And
would
then
be
the rest of the lunch goes there.
hilarious. I forgot my sandwich.
In there.
Run out and get it.
Yeah.
And the back seats do slide.
They do, and they recline.
And that's a decent amount of space. Oh, and they recline. Yeah, well, don't tell my kids, because we've got a third row Model Y, and the seats move this much and do not recline. Not well, the front seats recline.
Well,
But
I'd hope so.
I would hope so.
And yeah, this all looks very similar to your Ioniq 6 with your double display.
Mhm.
That one is pending. It's probably not going to be here for long, but we'll show the people.
And again, more meant to be representative than, this is not an infomercial. This is a car review. I just tricked Jack into telling me things. Because the original deal was, yeah, you can come in and drive one. And then I was like, awesome. I don't know what I'm looking at. And they're like, son of a...
I was bored. I wanted to talk about cars.
Yeah.
My favorite part of my job is talking about electric cars all day.
Yeah. And as a reminder, they do sell almost exclusively EVs with like one or two hybrids at a time.
One hybrid at the moment.
Yeah. And those are a gateway drug.
Yes, it gets people halfway there.
Now I'm going to paddle it up.
Yeah, get your paddle. There you go. iPedal on. That's probably what you like.
iPedal is what I like. So with the iPedal, I'm now in maximum regen, which is still a little bit lighter than what I'm used to for single pedal. I hope that's not too noisy. And I'm gonna zip on out.
Rear wheel drive again.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
fun.
That does a great job.
That's fun. It's not earth-shattering acceleration. It's not meant to be.
No.
You also
They have the Ioniq 5N for that.
end. How many miles on this?
This one's got just shy of 19,000 miles on it.
Okay, and I would point out the back tires look fantastic.
Yeah.
So
They didn't always do what we just did over there.
yes, and it's not. There are electric cars you will drive that demand to be driven that way, but this is not necessarily one of them. Okay, well, we will do a shorter than average drive on this one because we know what it is. I know what it is. If you want to see, well, you can tell me if I'm mistaken, but if you want to see how this car drives, I would say this is a little bit peppier than the 6. And what else?
It's just a little bit bigger. So, in handling, you'll feel maybe a little bit of extra
Wow.
weight to it, but they ride very similar. They both feel like big, softly sprung, comfortable cars that kind of glide over the road. And your controls are all very similar. You have the same regenerative braking, same drive mode settings, same driver assistance.
And it's heavier than the 6?
I would presume so.
Okay.
I don't have the numbers to back that up, but it is the same battery, same drivetrain, so that should all be the same weight. It's just a bigger body.
I think it's just taller but shorter, but not as long in length. Well, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll
Somebody
pull
will
it
put
up.
a number on a screen.
We'll pull up the screen and show curb weight of the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and 6. There it is.
Go, editor. It's fun to say it, knowing somebody else will do it for you.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of a blue frog.
A blue frog.
Blue frog.
It'd be funny if it was something other than a blue frog, but we will find out in the edit.
I'm going to be happy with whatever the result is. Unless
curious.
if it's Max Verstappen, I'll be pissed.
Oh, an AI-generated image of Max Verstappen with a blue frog. I don't feel like darting between traffic and someone else's car or my own car. So,
So remember, we're safe, responsible adults. We've been over this.
we have. And it's actually true because the fastest I have ever been in any car was on a closed track and an unrestricted portion of the Autobahn. So, yeah.
That's the right place to do it.
And next weekend, I am going, in a few days, by the time this comes out, I will have gone to autocross to participate as a driver.
What are you driving?
Highland 3 Performance.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I've never done autocross, and maybe there's a clip of it playing. What's the range on this guy?
303 miles of range. So that's your trade-off with the Ioniq 6, which has same battery, same motor, 361 miles of range. So do you want the extra almost 60 miles of driving, or do you want the extra space that this car comes with?
I see. This does have a higher profile, which reduces your aero.
Hurts some wind resistance.
Yeah, it does. There's a little 500.
That's the sport package. It's got the orange accents.
Adorable. I think you had one of those.
We did. We've had lots of those. They are lovely.
If somebody told you that they had bought this car and that they absolutely love it, please guess why. What would your guesses be?
Oh, I would guess that they'd love it because of, well, the performance is pretty fun. That's a hard one to overlook.
Fun.
But I think the main thing is the exceptional charging that would just make your road trip so much quicker than so many other EVs. You know, coming from a Chevy Bolt where I'm charging at a 55 kilowatt charge speed, I'm very jealous of an Ioniq 5 owner when I see them at a charging station because they're in and out that quickly. So it's just so much more convenient for the long drives, but also the comfort. I love how these cars ride. They're like a cloud on the road and everything's easy.
And this also has some, this one doesn't appear to have driver assist, or is it in a different
It's on the right side.
They moved it.
That's what they changed. It's on the right instead of the left. So you do have your...
Press this one first.
Yeah, so you turn on your cruise control, and then you see your little green steering wheel icon there. That's telling you that it's taking the wheel for you.
All right.
And then you got the adaptive cruise control and the lane centering going for you.
Okay. I can feel it doing something.
It's doing something. It's a straight road, so it doesn't have to do a lot.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to let this guy...
Oh, there you go. Safe, responsible adults.
Yeah. Didn't have to let the pedestrian go.
But we're good
He
people.
wasn't going to jump out, but it is the law.
It's nice. We had the flashing yellow lights and everything.
Yeah. All right. So, and look at this. The whole time we've been out driving, we're down to 1%.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. We've gone probably less than 6 miles.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Short little stints. No, I mean, there was something when I had one of those little Fiat 500 electrics where every second you're driving, you're watching your range because it's going to be closer. You're going to make it that day if you're driving 70 miles a day.
Did the Fiat ever strand you?
No, but there was one time I had this rule where I lived at the top of the hill with my parents. And if I was at the bottom of the hill, I needed 5% to get up to the top of the hill. And there was one day I got to the bottom of the hill and I was at 4%. And I didn't feel like risking it. So I turned around and I always kept my charge cord in the trunk and I charged at the local grocery store. I sat back there for like 15 minutes getting just that extra bit of range to make it up the hill.
All right. So guys, in the comments, what did we miss? What did we misunderstand? What do you think of the Ioniq 5? This one is already a pending sale, probably gone by the time you see it, by the time you see this video, but that's all right.
There will be more.
There'll be more. You can check out their website and all that good stuff. We're going to do probably one more video today, and I'm very excited about it. It's probably one that's already run because I'm that... Oh, no, I guess I'm doing 2, aren't I?
There's 2 cool ones,
There's
so
2
you
cool
either have a
ones.
decision to make or decide on both.
No, I think I've made my double decision.
There we go, double decision.
All right, so guys, big thanks to Jack. If you do check out Plaid Auto, give them a hard time for me because that's my brand. What am I supposed to do? Everybody else, like, subscribe, the usual. Stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots on the next one.